Hey everybody, it is Amp King 101 here, bringing you some Madden 15 gameplay of the MSE Sim League Week 5. Today, the Falcons will be going against the New York Giants. Falcons picking up Lorenzo Taliaferro off of free agency, hoping that'll help them a little bit in the run game since they've struggled here and there with it. They're hoping bringing Taliaferro in will help them there. And the Falcons will receive the ball. And that is a return to about the 26-yard line. And the Falcons are certainly looking to get a win today. They really need to get some kind of streak going, especially after 2 losses in a row. And a good run there by Taliaferro, 8 yards, his first run of the season, having been drafted by the Baltimore Ravens and then released into free agency, not making the roster. And that's going to be up the middle, and again, Lorenzo Taliaferro with a run there, 4 yards gained. And Lorenzo Taliaferro certainly wants to prove that he can make plays in the run. And that's a pass there to a wide open Toilolo, and he will get tackled after a 6-yard gain. And Matt Ryan certainly wanting to try to play better this week than he has in past weeks, because he's... And Steven Jackson gets the first down there, gets about 5 yards. A big play there by Steven Jackson. And they come out to the line. Matt Ryan makes a audible at the line. And that's a motion, and that will be completed to Julio Jones, and he'll get stopped just short of the first down. That'll be a 8-yard gain. And Matt Ryan definitely struggling some games this season, having some good games, but definitely struggling, throwing a lot of interceptions. And that's Taliaferro up the middle again for a 3-yard gain. And they come out. It's a play action. Matt Ryan is reading, and he almost gets sacked, but gets the ball out of there. And he was out of the pocket, so that will not be a penalty. That will... run here, and that's a big gaping hole. And that will be Taliaferro with another big gain. 14-yard gain there. Taliaferro playing quite well so far on this first drive. And it's going to be given to Taliaferro again. He breaks the tackle, but is not only able to get back to the line, I believe. No, he did. He got 2 yards. He broke the tackle and got 2 extra yards there. And sacked before he could get it off. That one by Colin Jenkins. And the Falcons are really wanting to find their groove in the passing game, because they're definitely going to need it. And that one is not. That is dropped, I believe, by Taliaferro. That is not completed, and they're going to have to settle with the field goal here. And this is a good field goal. That was about a 42-yarder there. Or a 40-yarder. And the Falcons will kick this one off. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. No chance for a return there. And let's see if this defense holds up. This defense has been rather good the last few weeks. Definitely nothing wrong with the defense except for the run game. Nothing very wrong with the and almost intercepted, but not quite enough. And he's gonna go for a big gain. Eli Manning on that screen, it looked like. Or no, that was just a comeback route by the halfback there. And Rashad Jennings will get a huge gain. And nobody's there, and that will go for a huge gain. Eli Manning, 2 for 2, 74 yards. That'll be a 35-yard gain. And the Falcons defense not quite looking like the defense that we're used to seeing, the past defense that we're used to seeing from them. And that will go for about a yard. 2 yards. And the Falcons really need to bring this team together to win this game. They really need one after they've lost 2 games in a row, sitting at 2-2 right now. And they stop him after about another 2-yard gain. And that will make it 3rd and 3 into the end zone. And they're coming out in a 5 wide receiver set. The Falcons are looking. Eli Manning reads the defense and completes it. Is it inbounds? They call it inbounds. They call that a touchdown. They will not be challenged, and it is a good touchdown. And that will make the score 7-3. Victor Cruz with a big play there to get the touchdown on 3rd down. And they will give this one back to the Falcons. Falcons going to try to get in the end zone here after that very quick drive. A couple broken tackles there by Jacoby Ford, but he's not able to find much. Only gets about an extra 3 or 4 yards there on that 28-yard gain. And the Falcons are really going to need to play a balanced game. Normally known, and Taliaferro does not get many on that, if at all. Actually, he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage and gets nothing. But this Falcons that are normally known for having such a high-powered offense, especially in the pass game, not really having that. They showed little bursts of that against the Bengals, but definitely having trouble. Call it the line here. And that is across the middle, and that's completed to Harry Douglas. But they've definitely had troubles passing the ball consistently. They've found the end zone quite a bit in the pass game, but certainly turn over the balls way more often than they'd like to, especially because they cannot find their way downfield more often than they'd like to. They've certainly had quite a bit of trouble with that. And the Falcons come back to the line. And Taliaferro fights for a couple. Gets about 5 there. Maybe 6. Or no, he gets 4. He gets 4 there. And it is 3rd and 1. And they want to get a first down here. And they get the first down and then some. About a 6-yard gain there. And Taliaferro looking to be a good pickup here. And Matt Ryan gets it to Roddy White. And Roddy White will be taken down after about a 12-yard gain there. And it's Taliaferro again. Taliaferro with a good gain there. About 8 yards. And Taliaferro, 10 attempts for 50 yards. He got 7 yards on that gain. And Julio's in motion. That is to Julio. And that will be completed. And there's an injury on the field. Looks to be a Giant. And this one's up the middle, but Steven Jackson will get taken down before he can get many. That'll be a 1-yard gain. Back at the line of scrimmage. Matt Ryan reading this defense, calls an audible. And nothing. He gets it off just before the sack, but not able to find anyone open, and that will disrupt the pass. And it's 3rd and 8. Big play here. And they find an open Toilolo. He will not get the touchdown, but he will get to the 1-yard line, and this will put them in position to get a touchdown. This will extend the drive and give them another 3 chances at the end zone. They're going to try to push it up the gut with Taliaferro, and he gets it. Taliaferro does get it. That is his first touchdown of the season. And I believe that is his first touchdown in the league since he is a rookie. I do not believe that he was with the Baltimore Ravens long enough to get a touchdown. So first touchdown for Lorenzo Taliaferro. Certainly looking to be a great pickup. And this will be a return for about 28 yards. And will Taliaferro be the factor that the Falcons need in the run game? And there's a run here. And a broken tackle by Rashad Jennings. And he will get an extra couple of yards on that one, about 8 yards. Coming to the line of scrimmage again. And he gets the first down, but just barely. And he was able to push the pile. Gets 3 yards there. And almost intercepted, but not able to hang on. And that will be Eli Manning's first incomplete pass of the day. And it's a run by Rashad Jennings, but he doesn't get many there. Only about 4 yards. And it's 3rd and 6 at the 43-yard line. They need to get a first down here. Falcons up by 3. And he has all the time in the world, but is not able to find anyone open. And he almost gets sacked, but is able to get that out just in time. And this one is going to go to a 3 and out, and the Falcons will get the ball back. 2 minutes left in the second. And Jacoby Ford will let that one just drop in the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start out at the 20. They come back out to the line. And just able to disrupt that pass. Not able to get the sack, but just able to disrupt the pass. And that goes for nothing. And that's Taliaferro with a big gain. About 13 yards there. Taliaferro just putting more and more yardage on the ground for the Falcons. Definitely putting up a much better game than Steven Jackson has the past few weeks. And there's audible at the line here. And that one goes to Drew Davis. And that's going to be a decent game there for 10 yards. The Falcons will come back out to the line. And that will be straight up the gut. And a huge gain by Taliaferro there. 10-yard gain. And the clock is ticking. 1 minute and 26 seconds until halftime. And that's going to be a play action. That one is completed to Harry Douglas. Breaks a tackle, but gets brought down at the 31-yard line. Well after a first down. 16-yard gain. And the Falcons want to get into the end zone here. And that is to Julio Jones' feet. He does not react, does not get the ball, and that one falls incomplete. And that is something that doesn't usually happen with Julio Jones, but we've seen that more than you'd like to. That one intercepted, a very close throw, but that one just goes out of the side, off to the side, and Prince Amukamara will get that one. Tough throw there, tried to get it to Roddy White, but instead Prince Amukamara will make the play there. And that one is not completed. He was looking for Rashad Jennings, I believe. And that's what we've been talking about with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan just not being consistent. And shrugs off a sack. And that will be short of the first down. 9-yard gain there. 44 seconds left on the clock. And that will go up the middle, but no gain there. In fact, I believe that's a loss of 1 yard. That's a loss of 2 yards. And they will they will punt the ball here back to the Falcons. And the Falcons are really wanting to get into field goal position here. 37 seconds left on the clock. They're going to take the touchback. It's going to fall into the end zone. They'll start at the 20-yard line. They got 35 seconds to move this ball. Makes an audible at the line. And that is complete to Harry Douglas. And they will call the no huddle here. That is completed again to Harry Douglas. And they'll call a timeout there. They only have one timeout left. "16 seconds left on the clock. Gets it to Harry Douglas. And they will try to rush this one to the line, but they will call the timeout as the clock has 8 seconds left until halftime. They have one more play, possibly two if they get the ball off quickly here. And he does not get it. Looked open, looked like he might have it, but just out of his reach. And Douglas will not come down with that. And they have one play left. This is going to be a Hail Mary. They throw it deep. And it is batted away and falls incomplete in the end zone. And that will signal the end of the half. 10-7. The Falcons are up by one possession by a field goal. And looking at the stats, the Falcons are really ahead in every statistic except for the average yards per play. But definitely holding the Giants off. But they're definitely going to need to get some more points on the board if they plan to win this game. As the Giants, I don't believe, will be kept out of the end zone much longer. Especially after that huge first drive that they had. And a sack. That one by Tyson Jackson. And Tyson Jackson will sack him there. And they're going to run the ball here. Desmond Southward gets broken. That tackle is broken, and Rashad Jennings will get an extra handful of yards there, a total of 11. Desmond Southward almost had him for about a 2-yard gain, but he breaks that tackle and is able to get 11 yards. It's 3rd and 7. The Falcons need a stop here. And that is completed for a first down. And that will go to Beckingham Jr. Beckham Jr. will get that one on the sideline. A fantastic catch by him. And spin into another defender. That went into Paul Warlow. And Warlow will get the tackle there after a 4-yard gain by Jennings. And they have 3 receivers on one side. And that will fall incomplete. Could not hang on to the ball. I think that was Hakeem Nicks that dropped that one. Or Donald. That was Donald. And that's another sack, this time by Paul Salai on Eli Manning. Eli Manning was trying to get some extra yards with his feet there. And that will signal a 3 and out, and the Falcons will get the ball back here. And it's off, and it is straight to Jacoby Ford. Jacoby Ford will return this, and he will not get many. Probably about a gain of 7. That'll start him at the 29-yard line. And an audible at the line here. Matt Ryan trying to read that defense. That is a deep pass out, and he is not able to get it. It bounces out of Harry Douglas's hands. He looked open, but the safety is able to react and get just in position so that Harry Douglas cannot hold on to that ball. And another audible at the line here. And that is intercepted by number 58, Herzlich. And that will turn the ball over, and Matt Ryan cannot be happy with himself there. Gives the Giants yet another chance. That one's completed, and that's going to go all the way for a touchdown. 14-10, Victor Cruz. That is a huge play for the Giants. A much-needed play for them. And Jacoby Ford will get this one. And that's a fumble, but it's recovered by the Falcons. And excuse me, it was Randall on that touchdown, not Victor Cruz. And that is completed to Julio Jones. Julio Jones gets the first down there, gets about 11. Gets 10 on that one. And the Falcons have to find the end zone here. Taliaferro breaks the tackle, but is brought down. 14 rushes for 79 yards, I believe. Good game for Taliaferro. Much needed run game from the Falcons. Their pass game, though, certainly needs some work. 15 rushes, 87 yards, 1 touchdown, an average of 5.8 yards per run. And this goes to Taliaferro again. Breaks another tackle and falls forward for an extra 3 yards. And that is going to be a 9-yard gain. They're at the 49-yard line. The Giants 49. Can they get into the end zone? And the cannot hold the block for Taliaferro. And he will lose 2 there. And the clock, 5, 4, 3, and he gets the ball off. And that will go to Harry Douglas over the middle. And Douglas will get that first down. The clock was almost at 0, but he was able to get the hike off. And quick pass to Harry Douglas. And Taliaferro with another pretty decent gain. About 6 yards there. Steven Jackson on the field now. Steven Jackson gets a good amount of yardage there. Gets about 9 yards there. And the Falcons have had 306 total yards on the day. And cannot find anybody open. And gets sacked and pays for that. It's better than trying to force that ball downfield and get another interception. But that makes it 2nd and 18, and you need that touchdown. They're going to have to go those extra 18 yards, and that will be a difficult one to get. 14 and 10, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one will go to Harry Douglas over the middle, and that is a touchdown. Harry Douglas being a big factor in this game. And the extra point is good, and that will make it 17-14. The Falcons will go up by 3. 10 seconds left in the third. They will have one play before we go into the fourth quarter. Very, very close game. Very difficult game for the Falcons. But that's been happening quite a bit as of late. And that one is not completed. It was a jump pass, I believe, to Randall, and he is not able to get that one. And 5 seconds left in the third. And that one is completed, and that'll go for the first again to Randall. And that will signal the end of the third and bring us into the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left, 17-14. The Giants have the ball. They're trying to drive down the field. And it is not complete. That one goes sailing out of bounds. Atlanta Falcons have the Bears coming up next week. The Ravens after that. Going to be an interesting schedule leading up to that. And then I believe they face the Lions after that. A blitz here. And it does not work out. A broken tackle goes for a ton of yardage there. And that is going to be a big gain. A 33-yard gain for the Giants. And all the time in the world in the pocket. And that one is completed just short of the first down. And the Falcons defense really needs to tighten up. They were playing decent. They had a terrible first drive. And then they started playing much better. And now they've started to fall apart again. And that'll be a touchdown this time by Victor Cruz. Or no, that's Beckham Jr. And a huge play right there. And that there'll be a flag on the play. Is that a running into the kicker? That the penalty is running into the kicker on Paul Warlow. And they will kick at the 40-yard line. That'll be after the end of the play, and that one will sell out of bounds. 21-17, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. They need to get into the end zone. They need a touchdown here. The audible, it's a run. It's a run up the middle. And Taliaferro gets a couple on that one. Matt Ryan can't find anybody. That's a fumble, and it is recovered by the Falcons, but that will get them at the third. That will get them 3rd and 18. And that is going to make this even more difficult. And that is almost intercepted, but not able to get his hands on it, and that is a great play by the Giants. And Matt Bosher will punt this one off, standing in his own end zone. And it's off, and that will not go out of bounds. He'll have a chance to return this, and he does not get more than maybe 3 yards on that one. And they need a stop here. If the Falcons want to win this at all, they need a stop here. They have 2 timeouts left. It's 5 minutes and 24 seconds left. It's a run up the middle, and he's stopped just before he gets to the first down. And that'll be 2nd and 2, a gain of 8 yards. And they need something to happen here. And that will be incomplete. But Beckham Jr. almost getting the ball there. Just barely out of his reach. But if he would have just had a step on that ball, that would have been completed. Robert Alford was not in position to make the play on the ball there. And that will get a stop, tripped up, and will get stopped just before the first down. That'll make it 4th and 1. And that is going to be a shoestring tackle. And they're going to try to make the field goal here. And that will be wide left. And Rob Baronis will not be able to make that one. And the Falcons need a touchdown here. They need to put points on the board. Gets into open space, but is brought down after about a 6-yard gain there, about a 5-yard gain. And this will really set the tone for the Falcons. If they lose, they go 2-3, and if they win, they go 3-2. Big run by Taliaferro there. Taliaferro 21 for 117. And this could really set the pace if they cannot win here. That could signal the end of the season. 3 losses in a row, that is not something that many teams come back from. Another big run by Taliaferro. Gets about 6 there. He gets 8 there. And they've definitely been using Taliaferro quite a bit his first week here. Gets another first down. That one 6-yard gain. And that will signal half. I mean, not the half. That will signal the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left before the end of the game, and they will need to get into the end zone. A big play by Taliaferro trying to break a couple tackles there. Gets 4 yards, but almost turns that into a much bigger game. And Matt Ryan taking a second to read the defense. And he is wasting some time off the clock. And this one will go up the gut with Taliaferro. And he gets the first down. Taliaferro definitely being a factor. 50 seconds left. They run it up the middle again with Taliaferro. Get about 4 yards there. Oh, 6 yards. They get a 6-yard gain there. 35 seconds left. And Taliaferro almost breaks another tackle. And there's 21 seconds left. 15 seconds left. And this will be just short. Steven Jackson cannot get the touchdown, but he does get to the 1-yard line. And there's 6 seconds left. They're going to go goal line here. They have Taliaferro in the back. And Taliaferro jumps the pile and gets the touchdown there. And that will put them up 24-21. 5 seconds left. The Giants will need a huge play here. They will need a kickoff return. And it's high. And he gets tackled with 2 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be a Hail Mary here. The Falcons know it. The Falcons are preparing for it. The Giants need this play. And not taken down. It's deep, but it is no good, and that will signal the end of the game. The Falcons will win 24-21. A huge game for the Falcons, and they will go on 3-2. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, and we will see you when Week 6 is on the docket.